Ah. Would everyone please stand? Want to stretch a little bit or something, or jump around or whatever you're supposed to do? All right. Remain standing if having a business that pays you an obscene amount of money, where you get to do something so much fun that you think to yourself, I cannot believe I'm getting paid for this, and your customers are cool people that you actually like and who like you and you want to hang out with them, remain standing if that sounds cool. Okay? That wasn't a loaded question at all, right? Remain standing if right now you might be thinking, you know, I like life pretty good, but I've never really sat down and thought about what an ideal day would be. I've never really considered what the perfect life would be. If I were to say to you, I have a workshop or a class or whatever where we'll walk through this process together and you will have a clear path of what you want, and based on my personal experience of what happened to me, I believe it can happen to you as well, would you be interested? Remain standing if you would be interested. Okay? Now, if I were to say this workshop costs $1,000, remain standing if you would be interested. If I were to say this workshop costs $2,000, remain standing if you would be interested. Okay? Most people are still standing. The good news is there's no workshop. This was the experience. You can sit down. This was the experience, the experiment that I was telling you about earlier. This is why I was so emphatic about telling you that I was not really trying to sell you anything. I'm not. It's a fictitious product that doesn't exist. Okay, look what just happened. I've begun today's presentation by telling you under no circumstances should anyone ask me to sell them anything. Okay, that is the absolute worst sales pitch ever, right? Don't buy anything from me. Do not buy anything from me. I just got up here and talked to you guys about some of the weirdest shit you have probably heard in months, if not years, especially at an internet marketing conference, right? But what happened? With absolutely no effort at all, and without in any way at all trying to convince anyone of anything or to sell anything at all, the overwhelming majority of the room said that they would buy the stuff. Why is that? It is because I'm speaking to you now from my core identity. See, I did the exercise. I figured out the life I wanted, who I really was, who I wanted to be, stepped into that person, didn't know what was going to happen. Damn, if I'd known that, I'd have done it sooner, right? And spoke to you from that core-centered, congruent place. Because I've serviced this market for so many years, I know that you guys share the same values as me. So while your dream life may not be to live at the beach or have the marble shower that could hypothetically fit 6 people, just saying it could, that's all I'm just saying. Or surf or whatever, grow your hair long and not give a damn. While that may not be the exact match, I do know that the core identity of this group is a group that values freedom and lifestyle and experience and contribution and overall contentment above all else. Therefore, was I communicating this entire time with your surface identity or with your core identity? Core identity. It works. Yes, it sounds very weird. Yes, I am very weird. But it works. We just proved it, that it works. Now, I know this to be fact, right? If I actually said, okay, give me the money, not everyone that was standing up would say, here's $2,000, right? Maybe half would. Still, pretty good, okay? No convincing, no being an asshole, no obnoxious stuff, no stress. All's cool.